Welcome to the Children Chat Podcast. This is your host, Michael Salinas, followed by your co-host, Valentin Ceballos. Say hello, Ceballos.
Ceballos.
Yeah. Well, good night. Oh, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, we're here to talk about Spider-Man, which I watched it the day after it came out on Saturday.
It came out on Thursday, bro.
Oh, then the day after. Something like that. And then Valentine watched it the day after I did, right?
So the day after.
Yes.
On Sunday.
On Sunday.
The Sunday after it came out.
And if you haven't seen Spider-Man at this point and you don't want spoilers, for the love of God, just click out right now. I'm giving you time. I'm just saying shit right now so you can just exit out. If you're like having malfunctions or something, you could turn it down, turn off your phone, turn off your device, whatever the fuck.
Literally, like, punch your fucking screen or throw your phone on the ground so we don't spoil anything.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like that's enough time.
That's enough time. If you don't have, I'm gonna give him 5 more seconds.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
But yeah, spoilers. Andrew and Toby were in that bitch. I was like, wait, did I mess up the names? But they were in that hoe. It was beautiful. It was majestic. Okay, moving on. What did you think of the movie? Any highs, any lows that stood out?
The lows. Daredevil's not in that hole long enough.
Oh, boo-boo ass. Now,
I don't think there's anything I disliked about the movie. The only thing I gotta say is that literally everyone on Twitter was hyping up Green Goblin so fucking much, overhyped, that he was underwhelming to me.
yeah, that's why I went like almost social media blackout, because I knew if I heard anything about it, my expectations were gonna be too high or too low, and I just didn't want anything. I'd rather just go into there like not knowing anything. So I went in there not knowing anything, and it was beautiful. I loved Green Goblin. I loved him. Not as good as I feel like people were hyping him up to be, because he was badass. Not gonna be wrong, but people were talking about like he's the greatest villain ever, which I agree. Like he's up there, but I don't know about the greatest one ever.
I think the only thing he was good at was being evil for the sake of being evil, because he didn't really have like a motive.
Yeah, honestly.
Or anything.
He's badass as an actor.
Yeah, he's a really good actor, and the part where where Spider-Man's like beating the fuck out of him and he just laughs at him.
Yeah.
That part was really cool.
Man.
And it also changes my perspective of the power scaling that I had in my head for all 3 Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't realize he was that durable. Because there wasn't that many things in the first Spider-Man movie that like showed off how durable he was, right?
Yeah.
And there also wasn't anything that showed off just how powerful Spider-Man was.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought
it was kind of new, like since it was like the first Spider-Man, it was kind of like new, the power scaling to that.
Yeah. So like it literally looked like Spider-Man was just above like the strongest person.
I mean,
like realistically, kind of, sort of, like just slightly stronger than normal, and there's not many fight scenes where Goblin has his mask off, right? So it looks like
the first one.
In the first one, so it looks like the suit is helping him block those punches. But now that he's in like the fucking MCU, and Tom Holland's beating the fuck out of him, like you know that. He's basically a super soldier, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, because from the first Spider-Man, there wasn't like a lot of like super special feats that happened in that movie that I remember. But with Tom, like he has a bunch, so it's like you see him over here beating the shit out of him, like straight up angry, like trying to kill him. You could tell this motherfucker like straight up smiling at him. He don't give a fuck
Yeah.
that this bitch is on serious mode. Like he could kill him if he wants to, but he's taking him out like nothing almost. Yeah.
So basically, before this movie came out, I thought Tom Holland was the strongest, like without a doubt, Spider-Man. But now I don't even know anymore because Tobey was fucking like keeping up with him. I think better than Tom Holland was.
Yeah. And that was like at the beginning of like Tobey's like Spider-Man career too, and Tom Holland's been like doing shit
for a minute.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could argue that he's younger or something, but I don't know.
It's also kind of weird because whenever in Infinity War, when he would kick fucking Thanos, his head would like kind of move to the side a little bit. Like you could see the force in his kicks. But whenever Green Goblin got beat up by Spider-Man, his head was barely moving.
Yeah. So
it's kind of weird.
I'm sure they're not like super accurate or like attention to detail to like every single little thing. It's probably like impossible.
No, I'm kidding.
But
having the universe that big, there's bound to be like some inconsistencies.
For example, like the shit that I think you tweeted about like what were the Avengers during all this bullshit.
Yeah.
So I totally agree, but like I don't know, like what can you do? Kind of like that's the problem with like having like a whole universe and having to like have multiple movies of multiple characters, and every single one has to one up the other one. So it's like at one point it's like, do you one up it too much, or where they need the other Avengers, or do you kind of try to keep it a little to their level? But I don't know.
That's also what happened with Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
They made him, because in the show, he would have survived that arrow because he had all his suits are made of like some really thin, but like badass material that deflects basically anything. And that's how they like made that realistic in the show, to where like he really can't hurt him that much because of the suits he wears. They're like specially made, so they deflect knives and bullets. And like literally in the show, we see that he actually gets hit with an arrow,
and it's just like,
and like nothing happens to him, and he gets hit by a car and nothing happens to him.
Yeah.
So it's like, one-upping people and like trying to make them fit in the universe where like literally everyone's strong as fuck. And
yeah, that's the problem. But I mean, there's kind of like things you gotta kind of like not stop. You gotta kind of expect that to happen if you're gonna enjoy like fully. Well, not even, you don't even have to fully enjoy it. Like even if you like kind of have a problem with that in general. I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. I try not to have a problem with it as long as it's not something super fucking stupid. But
yeah, it just gives people problems.
Yeah.
Whenever they're trying to power scale, because it's fucking hard. Because like in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, what's his name? The Winter Soldier kind of looks weak a little bit because he gets like manhandled by like normal people that aren't like super soldiers.
Yeah,
it's weird. But like he was like throwing punches at Iron Man's suit, and it was like hurting him.
Yeah, it was
and putting him off balance and shit. That's another issue. It's like weird. But we totally got way off track. We're not even talking about Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, hold on. But
yeah, like
all I do gotta say is I don't even watch Daredevil. Fuck that guy. But they made Kingpin look like a bitch straight up in Hawkeye. Whether or not he survives for like whatever happens next.
He survives.
Yeah.
He survives. Everyone points at a comic book run that is like the inspiration for the Hawkeye show.
Oh, where he gets shot.
Where he gets shot, but he just gets blinded temporarily.
I mean, I don't really. Because if they're gonna bring him back, they're either gonna make him like a little bit more powerful or something, or have something to do with like I don't know. They made him look that much like a bitch. He has to. If he's gonna come back, he gotta power up. They gotta power him up or something, like somehow.
Yeah.
Because the man looked like a straight up bitch getting defeated by like a little brand new superhero.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
You see the clip I showed you?
Which one?
Where Daredevil like beats someone up and he like asks him who he was working for, and he's like torturing him, and he's like Wilson Fisk, and then he fucking kills himself because he gave up his name and he doesn't even want to deal with like the repercussions of like just giving up Wilson Fisk's name. Yeah. And that like alone is more intimidating than the Hawkeye Wilson Fisk.
Yeah. Whether or not he was comic book accurate, he was a bitch. Like straight up.
Dude, I hate it. I hated it.
But yeah. Anyways, back to No Way Home. I thought it was really cool. Like the whole movie. There was not a part where I didn't enjoy it. And I thought it was... Because... Okay, hold on. Well... Fuck it, I'm gonna say it right now. So at the end credit scene, there's the Multiverse of Madness. Mm-hmm. Are they implying... Because I didn't get it. Are they implying that... No, they weren't. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, or are they implying that Multiverse of Madness happened during the time that he was in the mirror world? But never mind.
No,
I'm an idiot. Never mind. But anyways, yeah, it was badass. I didn't find a character that I didn't like. I don't think. And all of them were portrayed really fucking badass. I fucking loved it.
Everyone's like laughing at Dr. Connors because this whole thing was like, we should all be lizards.
Oh yeah.
And he was just like chill as fuck. It's like this wouldn't be happening if we were lizards, bro, or some shit.
That shit was funny, bro.
He like didn't do shit in the movie.
But yeah, I knew it. I didn't want to keep my hopes up, but I knew it.
Yeah, I literally like just said they're not gonna be in the movie, but they were in the movie. They were in the house. That was badass.
That was badass. I like when they were all like not functioning properly as a team, and then they had like that little team up where they were like, all right, you're Spider-Man 1, I'm Spider-Man 2, and shit, and I'm Spider-Man or 3 or whatever the fuck, and then after that they were like super fucking in sync. That shit made my fucking Peter tingle, bro.
That shit made my Peter tingle.
Straight up, bro. That shit made my fucking jizz in my pants, bro. I swear to God. That shit was...
Weren't they swinging off each other?
Yeah.
Right? There's a part where he like swings off of the other one.
Yeah, one of them swung off of the other one. At one point I couldn't tell which one was which for a quick second until they started talking. But that shit was badass. I don't really understand how they turned Sandman back into Sandman with that like thing, because you're supposed to it was like supposed to be injected into him, or it was like an electrical current of some sort.
I don't remember, but they made like an antidote for antidote, a cure for each person.
Yeah, I pretty much understood every cure for every other one except for Sandman, because he doesn't really have like a body, I guess, unless they like, I don't know. That's why I was confused by that.
I don't know.
Because they just kind of trapped him in there as to have like an excuse to have him like as compact as possible, but I don't know. It's for them to like actually touch a big chunk of him.
Yeah, you know what I noticed? After they cure Sandman, Andrew's like, hey, stay safe, we'll come back for you or some shit. And literally the next 4 seconds, Electro shoots like a big ass bolt of lightning or electricity exactly where Sandman was, like in the little head of the statue.
Damn. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was like, whoa. Realistically, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, he's fucking flat, bro. He got fucking shit.
I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I didn't notice it, but he would have gotten shit on for facts. I also like how whenever Electro showed up for that final battle, He had his little like original, like little head mask thing from the comics.
Oh yeah, the yellows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It showed up as like a little thing from his electricity. That was cool. That was badass.
I think Electro was my favorite.
He was probably my favorite one. It was from like all of the villains, it was probably Electro, a tie between, well, can you really call Doc Ock a villain? We'll throw him in there. So Electro, it's really between Green Goblin and Doc Ock right there. Just because I really like Doc Ock in this movie. Like more than, well, not more, but I liked him. And Green Goblin. Just because, like, I feel like they overhyped him too much on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it kind of brought him down a bit, or else he would have been, like, number one. Because he was honestly badass in my opinion, but Electro kind of stole the show. He was funny. He was badass. I liked him.
I like the part where he where he tells Andrew that he thought he was black.
Oh yeah. He was like, "Man, I wonder if there's a black Spider-Man out there or some bullshit like that, right?"
Yeah.
That's funny.
And he apologizes because he's white. Everyone's like, that's why he's the best Spider-Man. He apologized for being white.
And also about that, yeah, how everybody came to his defense or something on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
When everybody was, like, really hating on him whenever they first came out and shit. Talking about how shitty they were. And I didn't think they were shitty, but, like, I didn't think they were good either. Like, super good.
Yeah.
They were cool because it's Spider-Man.
I think Andrew Garfield was the best part of the movies.
Yeah.
Because I rewatched them and they were, like, really boring and bland. And
I remember it was kind of like, for one of them, the one where he was, Harry was turning into whatever the fuck.
The Green Goblin?
The Green Goblin. I think, like, most of that movie, I remember it being, like, I felt long whenever I watched it. So it was kind of like, it took a while, but it was still cool. But it wasn't, like, super good or whatever. But yeah, everybody was coming to his defense when I know for facts they were shitting on the movies.
And everybody wants them to make
Spider-Man 3.
Mm-hmm. Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Which I don't know, but
I think they're gonna do it.
I mean, even if they do it or not, I don't feel like it's necessary, in my opinion.
Yeah. Also, Sony's gonna be in charge of it, and it's not gonna be good. Like,
yeah.
Because if you think about it, the Venom movies, they're not that good. They're like
the first one. Well, the first one was way better in my opinion. The second one, I felt like the first 30 minutes of it was so fucking rushed, and then the last like hour, it was like kind of dragged out for a bit. I didn't like it. I watched it like this last weekend that just passed, and I was like,
like literally the only good things about those movies are the relationship between Eddie Brock and Venom.
Yeah,
and that's it.
That's the best thing. Anything else, I don't really care about, except for Carnage. Carnage is cool, but
yeah,
that's about it. Like the Scream fuck. I forgot her name.
Shit.
It was like Banshee or something.
It was probably Banshee.
Something like that. I don't really care for her.
Yeah.
She was cool, but she didn't really do shit. Anyone else? I mean, they try to make it like she was going to be super important to the thing, having like a whole backstory with the other detective or something, having his hearing loss like thing, because whatever. But she wasn't that important in my opinion. She was kind of ass.
Yeah. So I kind of don't want them to make another
Venom,
another Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, because Sony's just gonna make it not good.
Just leave it to the fuck, what's his name?
Kevin Feige.
I was gonna say something else.
I heard that they want. I heard that they want to keep Andrew Garfield in the MCU so he can be in Secret Wars.
If they do Secret Wars, it better be fucking good.
They're gonna do it for sure.
But like, it better be good. Like, not on some bullshit. I don't know what bullshit they would pull, but like,
Secret Wars is the one with the squirrels, right? Or is that something else? Right?
I don't remember no squirrels.
The squirrels. What the hell? Let's see. Secret Wars. But
Are you talking about the squirrel bitch?
no, not Squirrel Girl. What is like the whole arc for Secret Wars?
I forgot if it's the big fuck from Eternals takes like people from different universes and shits and has them like fight in like almost a Coliseum type of thing. Not Coliseum, but like kind of like a fuck. I don't know how to say it.
I'm confusing it. I know what you mean. I'm confusing it with the one like comic where like the Skrulls infiltrate like Earth, and they like infiltrate Hydra or Shield. They also infiltrate the Avengers. They're like pretending to be them.
What the fuck?
There's like a whole thing about that. I thought that was Secret Wars.
No.
Where it's like Secret Invasion.
No, it's because they take they like
what
take all the shits. Well, like random superheroes
from different dimensions.
different dimensions, teams, villains, and heroes, and then kind of make them like fight, basically.
Fuck, what is it called? But that sounds cool. The Secret Wars one,
yeah,
where they make them fight.
Because they're gonna have to. In my opinion, they're either gonna stay kind of comic book accurate with like the pickings of the heroes, or they're gonna try to do all of them all at the same time. Which if they did fucking Endgame with all them bitches, it's possible. But how many movies about that are there gonna be because there's so many heroes, or how are they gonna make it into one movie?
Isn't it gonna be a show?
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Oh, you don't know yet?
No.
Fuck. They're definitely doing Secret Wars or Secret Invasion. It's one of those two.
Badass. That was gonna be badass if they do Secret Wars. I'm excited, but yeah, I don't know how they would fuck it up, but I really hope they don't fuck it up.
Is it me, or I don't know? The first. This movie is like the end of Tom Holland's, like, fuck, what's it called? Oh man, I lost the word. God damn it. I lost the word.
Arc?
Not the arc, but it's like the origin story. Isn't...
Yeah.
This first three movies are like basically his origin story.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like. I don't know if it's like been like confirmed or whatever, quote unquote.
I mean, because they're gonna do another trilogy, and if they're treating this like his origin story, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because he still seemed like, until the end, he still seemed like he was still a little kid.
Yeah. And I really want to see what happens to Ned también. Because he also, like, I like how whenever Ned was talking to Toby and Andrew, he was like, oh, Andrew and Toby were like, yeah, my friend, like, betrayed me and almost tried to kill me, but I had to kill him type shit. And it was like, oh my God. It was like, I'm not going to do that. I will not betray you. Or some bullshit like that. Like on the side. And Andrew and Toby were like, thumbs up. Good job.
Fucking Toby pats his back when he says that.
Yeah. But and in the comics, he also turns bad.
The Hobgoblin?
Yeah, the Hobgoblin. So, I kind of want to see.
Everyone thought he was going to turn into the Hobgoblin at the end of this movie.
That would have been kind of cool, but they can still do it. But I want to see if they do it.
Everyone thinks they're gonna introduce Harry Osborn and Gwen Stacy, and fuck, it was someone else during the college era trilogy, and that's what the whole arc was gonna be about.
That'd be pretty
like him becoming friends with Harry Osborn.
Because I really wonder, like I said, the podcast before this. Have you uploaded that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't uploaded it to YouTube. I still haven't done that, but it's Spotify's up to date.
Okay. Well, like I said before we saw the movie, if they introduce Andrew and Toby, who the fuck knows the possibilities anymore?
Yeah.
Like, they can pretty much do anything. They pretty much said, I don't give a fuck.
Anything's possible at this point.
Yeah, so who the fuck knows? There's a billion types of possibilities now. There was some semblance of, like, what could happen up until now.
Mm-hmm.
But they basically said, fuck it. Andrew and Toby, there you go. So, who the fuck knows? I mean, obviously, they're not going to, like... They're kind of sticking to the comics loosely, but they're basically doing their own thing now.
Yeah. Everyone thinks that they're going to keep doing, like, Spider-Verse stuff just based on how much money this movie made them. Like, it'd be dumb for them to not do it.
I just hope they don't, like, try to...
Like, they don't do, like, too much with it or, like, fuck it up. Or...
Because if they try to do some bullshit like, oh, my God, like, Spider-Man's running the whole MCU, like, we're going to make him, like, the leader of the Avengers type shit. Like, I don't know, pull some shit out their ass where they ruin the whole Spider-Man. That's fucked up.
They could. Someone brought up how he's had the most movies and appearances, like, within the time that Civil War came out, and now he's had, like, more appearances than anyone else. And, like, we're finally gonna get a long time without Spider-Man, because they're gonna take a break before they do the next trilogy, I heard.
Understandable. Because he said, hasta even Tom Holland said he wanted to take, like, a break.
He said he wants to start a family.
Yeah. With Zendaya, bro.
Oh, man.
I wonder, because if they have, like, I don't know. I don't know the whole relationship or anything. But, like, if that's the first time that Zendaya has heard about that, then that's kind of crazy, bro.
That's kind of... I don't think so. I hope not.
I hope not. Like, he just said it out of nowhere, and Zendaya's like,
what?
All right, okay. That would be pretty fucking
That'd be cringe as fuck, honestly.
Yeah.
If he never talked about that with her, but in an interview he, like, brings it up. You know what? I think I want to start a family.
I really hope we talk to Zendaya about this, because if he said that on, like, on like a shit like that, and he didn't say anything about it to Zendaya, bro, damn. That's like, they're basically committing to having a family once you say it.
Out loud like that, yeah. I mean, you never know, bro. Drake said he was going to marry Nicki Minaj in a song, and that never happened.
True.
You remember that shit?
Yeah. But I don't know about that, but, like...
I don't know why I always fucking think about that. That's always in the back of my head, bro. It's like this motherfucker literally, they made a music video like acting out their marriage and shit, like the marriage ceremony.
What the fuck?
And like they're gonna get married and this and that, and then I was like, when the fuck? That literally never happened.
Fucking Drake, bro. That crackhead. He's not up there with Kanye, but goddamn, he's up there too. He's a fucking crack fuck, bro. But yeah, I mean, Tom Holland basically announced that, like,
he wants to start a family,
bro. Specifically with Zendaya, because if they weren't together, it could have been anyone.
Yeah.
But they were together.
They're like lovey-dovey and shit, because he's always going to the set of Euphoria to go visit her, and he hangs out in her trailer. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Her trailer. And he, like, waits for her until, like, 1 a.m. and then, like, picks her up and shit.
Yeah, like.
And then there's also that picture of them like getting the mail together or some shit, and he's like in his PJs. You know what shit I'm talking about?
Oh, jotas. Like I'm not saying like their relationship is bad or anything, but like
they're in that lovey-dovey stage.
They're not joto stage, bro. So yeah, I mean, we either expect a family from them or Zendaya does not know. One of those options is one of those, or Zendaya did not know because it's in the past now. I mean, you said it. It's too late now. He has to commit now.
Fuck no. If I was Zendaya and I didn't know about that, and he just says that, I'm breaking up with him, bro. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
That would have been really fucking sus. Like, he's really cool. Like, Tom Holland seems really cool guy or whatever. But that would have been really fucking cringe, bro. If he said that. Like, if I was Zendaya and he said that shit to me without, like, talking to me first about it, I would be like, oh, you know what? We're going to have to take a break while we talk about, like, our shits. I forgot the word. Our objectives in this relationship. I forgot the word. Fuck. But
no, yeah. I just can't imagine. I didn't even think about that. I can't fucking imagine.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
just cringe.
Let's hope he didn't just say that out of nowhere.
Tom Holland, bro, I'm begging.
Please. Because you're getting a lot of respect. You're gonna fuck your shit up. And I don't know how nobody has talked about this either. Because ever since I heard about that, that's kind of like what I've been thinking. I was like, all right, well,
he wants to start a family. I guess.
He wants to start a family. I really hope they talk about it, but because that's yeah, for celebrities as like him, that's a huge thing. So I don't know, but yeah. I also want to know what happens. How he's gonna have to. I mean, he's gonna have to talk to MJ and Ned at one point in the next trilogy.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so. I'm sure they're not just gonna drop him like that.
I have a question about Doctor. I mean, obviously you're not gonna fucking know for sure, but I wonder what you think about it. Do you think that because of Doctor Strange's spell, right? First of all, everyone knows Spider-Man exists, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that Spider-Man was at Berlin fighting with the Avengers during Civil War. Like, they know all of that. Like, everything. That Spider-Man's real. He exists. Mm-hmm. But literally, nobody knows who Peter Parker is. In their mind, he never existed. Correct? Mm-hmm. So, that means Ned and MJ know they were helping 3 Spider-Men defeat 6 motherfuckers from a different universe.
Yeah.
And Ned is still gonna have magic powers.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
From what I've gathered.
Okay. So do you think Flash's book about him being best friends with Peter Parker as Spider-Man exists? Do you think his spell just gets rid of any evidence that Peter Parker existed? Or like anything Peter Parker ever did was undone or some shit? Because like there's a whole fucking like little display of Spider-Man and like Peter Parker, like, hey, our student is Peter Parker or Spider-Man. I mean, do you think that display is still in school?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It'd be kind of dumb to have it there and to ruin the whole effect of the spell.
It's just like one of those things we don't think about, like they don't talk about, but it's like,
yeah, it's kind of like you kind of have to make your own conclusion.
Yeah, because like kind of like the snap, they're like just bring everyone back home safe, and that literally means like if they're gonna fucking like if they were on an airplane, they're not gonna spawn in the air.
Yeah,
they're gonna be safe. So it's like it's just one of those things they're not gonna talk about really.
Pretty much, I feel like, in my opinion, because to have them shit still there would like 100% ruin like the point
spell
of the movie and the spell in general.
Okay.
So I'm sure like down the road that will comment, like a little comment on like that part. Because yeah, I get what you mean. I didn't think about that, but I feel like that's the only obvious answer. Because that would be fucking dumb to leave the shit there. Unless they had a plan of some sort if they're going to leave the shit there, but I don't know. I don't think so. Just from the information that is presented, I don't think
so. Yeah. Also, the fucking ending was so depressing, bro.
I really thought Toby was going to die right then and there. I thought the bitch was dead. I started tearing up. I was like, bro, there's no way this dude just got killed right now. I was also about to say, you fucking dumbass, bro. Like, why would you put yourself in the middle of, like, these two motherfuckers? Like, you could have moved este pinche goblin instead of holding the fucking rock with your back against this bitch who's crazy as fuck.
Bonkers.
And there's this bitch over here getting stabbed and shit. And I was like, oh!
He died.
Yo!
You know he was supposed to die?
Bro?
Someone convinced someone to not kill him off. I forgot who convinced who, but the plan was for him to die right there.
Damn. Well, good fucking choice.
And they're like, nah, don't do it.
I know there would have been some crazy fucking shit going on, like on all social medias.
I like how he brushed it off. I've been stabbed before.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that shit. I was like, okay. I mean, it looked like you almost fucking died, but all right.
Bro, Tobey Maguire was like low-key funny as fuck in that movie. He was so nonchalant about everything and like low-key and shit.
He's like a fucking grandfather Spider-Man, bro.
Exactly,
basically,
bro.
He was like, I mean, I've been through this. It's all good, bro. You're good. We'll be fine. We'll make it out of here somehow. I also like everybody how like the little clip where like he was like, I'm in the Avengers, bro. Don't worry. I got this. And he was like, oh,
that's great.
That's awesome. That's cool.
What is that?
Yeah. He was probably like, yeah.
Bro.
In the movie, he was probably like my favorite Spider-Man. Right next to like really close to Andrew. Just because I liked Andrew too.
Literally when he came in, I forgot what they asked him to prove. He was like, yeah, it's like, I'm not really a fan of, like, exposing my identity or some shit. It's like, some bullshit. But he said it, like, so chill, like, duh.
Like, you know. Like, I think it was the mask or his suit, right? Like, you don't just carry your suit around. Like, I'm not just there announcing I'm Spider-Man or some shit.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, exactly. And Andrew was like, yeah, exactly. That's what I told her.
Like, Andrew was more, like, animated and, like, over the top. Because he was, like... Fuck, I can't remember exactly what the fuck he did that was, like, just, like, comical.
Yeah. Like, most of the shit he was doing was, like comical, I guess.
Like, animated-ish. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah, they all had their different personalities, but they were, like, still Spider-Man, so it was all funny, bro.
Oh man, like when he told them I love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. And when he said I always wanted brothers, bro.
Oh, and then whenever he saved us that MJ, bro, like everybody was like, the crowd was going fucking wild. They were like, I heard someone say, yes, redeem yourself, bro. And low-key I was like, yes, I was with him right there. That shit was badass. That whole movie was badass, bro. It was an experience. Like, No Way Home is probably, like, right now my favorite movie in the MCU. Just because of, like, the nostalgia, just the chemistry between the Spider-Man, the villains, everything. Like, it was pretty badass. Like, it was just an experience.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like, if I would have watched it, like, I don't think I could have, like, feel the same way at all watching it, like, just in my house. It's kind of like, it doesn't take away the magic watching it at your house, but, like, seeing it in a movie theater was, like, a must, almost. It was badass.
I kind of wish they were in the movie more.
Yeah.
The 3 Spider-Man.
That's what I thought, too, but, like
maybe 5 more minutes, please.
Because I really like I said, I really liked how they were like not in sync in the beginning, trying to fight like different shits, and they just kind of talked about it, and they just got like super in sync. Like that was like how they're supposed to do it, like all along. It was cool. but it was really short.
Mm-hmm.
It was like what, 2-3 minutes, 5.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'd probably give the movie like a 10 out of 10. In my opinion,
it's really good.
It's really fucking good.
Like, it's good because, like, it's not like the only good thing about the movie was that Andrew and Toby were in it. It's also like the whole. They gave Aunt May, like, she was an actual fucking character in this movie.
Yeah.
And not just a hot aunt. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
she was like running the. Because we knew in Far From Home that she was running that little. Is it a homeless shelter? What is it?
Yeah, it's a homeless shelter.
She was running that because she got displaced and she wanted to help people that were also affected by the blip.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we get to see more of that and, like, her morals and shit.
Just the way they directed it, you can like tell, like, when they were making that whole, there was like the thing they were telling themselves was like, if we don't make this shit good, bro, they're gonna hate us forever, bro. Which I could feel, like, I feel like they did really good. Like, they made sure everything was really fucking good. Like, the chemistry between everyone, just the story in general.
They even did more with, like, the cinematography with the camera work and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the opening scene where it's like done in one take and it's like a handheld camera.
Yeah.
They're like, it's like spinning around the room with them, like, because it's like crazy as fuck that. But he's trying to get their attention to tell them that he's just been exposed as Peter Parker, as Spider-Man, and like the camera's like disoriented with the like just the way the room feels and shit.
Also, there was the scene where he brought all the villains to to Happy's apartment, and he got like his little like spider sense thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but like I felt like I got really fucking anxious during that whole thing. I don't know why.
It was long, right?
But it was long. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, the sounds and everything, like, the whole atmosphere changed as soon as that shit started going on. And I started getting anxious. I was like, oh, damn. Is this, like, are they trying to, like, do it, like, how he feels? Yeah. If this is how he feels, god damn. Shit.
What is it called? The dolly zoom effect? Yeah, where they, like, zoom in on the camera, but they're, like, backing up.
Mm-hmm.
So it, like...
Yeah, the whole atmosphere. I feel like
that dolly zoom was pretty cool. Whenever he got the spider sense,
it was really fucking badass, and just the fact that it made me feel anxious made it even more badass. Because I was genuinely like anxious during the whole thing. Like, what is going on? What are you feeling, bro? And this is what we said to his hand.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh shit, bro.
The one thing that I kind of noticed, but I didn't make a big deal about it, but apparently like everyone fucks with it, so it is a big deal, was whenever Doc Ock was like, oh, you ready to get fixed, Norman? It's like, it's only gonna be you. Mm-hmm. And then Norman responds, yeah, only me. But like, the way he delivered the line, it was like super obvious that it was Green Goblin. And they're just like, this is proof of how good of a fucking actor Willem Dafoe is, that like with literally 2 words, he said so much with 2 words.
Mm-hmm. I didn't notice that.
You didn't notice that?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed it. I was like,
I feel like at that point, I was just still trying to like, just, what's it called? I was still just trying to focus on everything going on. Because all these motherfuckers just got introduced. He basically just broke them out of jail and said, I'm going to fix all of y'all. And I was just like, all right, hold on.
Not even one at a time, bro?
Yeah.
He should have fucking thought about that, bro. Like,
yeah.
These motherfuckers know they're going to die and be sent back. Or, like, it's possible that that's going to happen. And you're just going to, like, let them all free.
Yeah, that was one thing I was like, all right, I mean, I guess that was the whole thing of the movie. Like, he believed in them. Like, in the goodness, goodness in them, but obviously.
I wouldn't have.
I would not.
I guess that's why he's Spider-Man and not me, bro. Because I would have been like, all right, but.
Because then Aunt May was telling him, like, you know, you got to do this for this and that. And he was telling him, like, Aunt May, like, this is not, or wait, he was telling him.
Yeah, he was telling Aunt May, like, this is literally not our problem. We do not.
Yeah.
This is someone else's problem. Let's just, like, get rid of them. And she was like, you need to do the right thing, basically.
So basically, it was all Aunt May's fault. Good thing she died.
Fuck her. I hate her.
I always hated her. She did look good though, but but yeah.
Nah, I almost cried when she fucking died, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I shed a tear. I was like, damn, hold on. Because I really thought she was gonna be fine, and all of a sudden she collapsed. I was like, fuck, bro. I knew it. Because she looked like she got knocked the fuck out with that hoe. Yeah. Like, literally, with the glider, like, straightened her shit. I was like, damn, she fucking clacked. And then she got up and shit. I was like, okay, she good. And I was like, damn, fuck. She's dead, bro. She's gone. She's gone. And I was like, oh, they're not going to shoot Spider-Man when he was with them. They actually shot that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn. They actually got his ass. They didn't give a fuck.
They fucking hate his ass, bro.
They're really straight up going to kill him. I was like, oh my god, like that's what made it even more like impactful in my opinion, because like she just died, and I was like, fuck, bro, they really killed her. So I was thinking, oh, he's just gonna escape swiftly. They straight up shot this man's in the fucking shoulder, like trying to kill him. Damn. And I was like, fuck, this is some serious shit right now. Everybody hates him.
They actually hate him, bro.
Everybody.
I don't even think they treated the Avengers like this.
For real. God damn. But yeah, the whole movie, bro. There's so many good things about it. I don't think any bad 100% outweighs. No, anything that was bad
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I forgive it.
But yeah, it was probably like I'll probably be telling my kids about this shit, bro.
All right, listen, bro.
There's a story.
You gotta introduce them to the movies in the same kind of timeline that we saw the movies ourselves. Yeah. So like, you gotta wait 20 years between the time you show them the first Spider-Man and No Way Home.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna just sparse out all the fucking movies. Like, all right, boy. Like I'm not even gonna do it like on all right. First year, this is the movie we're gonna watch. The second year, I'm just gonna introduce them to like the first Spider-Man, like the first like Iron Man, like slowly, like not even saying anything about it. I'm just like, oh hey, why don't we watch this old Spider-Man movie? And then like a couple years later, I show them this and then that and then this and that until we get to the final shit, and they're like, yo, what the fuck, or something. I don't know, but that would be cool. That'd be badass. I don't know how you would do it because I'm pretty sure they would figure it out by themselves to watch it if they were really into it.
I mean, yeah, and I'm pretty sure fucking the MCU is still gonna exist by the time. Imagine, bro.
That's crazy.
You think they're gonna exist after we're dead? The MCU?
I hope so. No, I hope not. I don't want to miss no movies. Straight up, I don't want to miss none. Because if I'm fucking dead and they tell me like, oh shit, every single like there's like 100, like a good like couple thousand superheroes that have been out, and I fucking die. Next thing I know, I'm a ghost, and I hear like I see in the newspaper flying by, all the superheroes are fucking dead by some reason. I'm like, yo, what? How?
Marvel creates like 1,000 more, like 10,000 more jobs, and like these people's job is to go to the people's dying bed and tell them what happens in the future of the MCU.
They fucking better, bro.
It's like the next 30 years, this is what we have planned, and this is what you're gonna miss after you're dead.
God damn, bro. They're gonna make the jobs like specifically by like they would call them like storytellers, and they would like tell the whole story of the rest of the MCU, bro, in their last final moments.
Imagine, bro.
I could be like, all right, here we go. It all started when I don't know, some other shits after I'm fucking old, like shit happens. Like the end, and I'm like, oh. Like I under my last breath. Let's go, baby.
Bro, they're like able to time your death perfectly. Like by the time they say the end, ya te mueres.
Or like I'm holding off to the very last fucking shit that he like utters. Like the I really hope it ends before I'm dead, bro. I don't want to know or fathom the existence of more MCU movies. If they're still good, like at one point, if they hold out for that long, I feel like it'll be like fucking cracked.
Yeah.
Like it has to be. Like imagine all the fucking actors that are just gonna be in the MCU if it holds out for that long. Like half of the fucking actors will for facts be in like MCU movies. Fuck it, we could even possibly be in one of those if it's gonna be like that.
We still need to fulfill our dream of being background actors.
Yeah. So yeah,
we need to be background actors in the Marvel movie.
We're gonna be in the background like oh. We're gonna be like a random ass like
our fucking our credit name is gonna be Beater number 1, Beater number 2.
For real. Like in the background running from some fucking like weird alien Chitauri type shits.
Michael, I'm too far away from me. And then they kill my ass.
And they're like, alright. Damn. But yeah. You'll see us in a movie one day. In the background though.
You're gonna have to like make sure you don't blink.
You cannot blink. And make sure you do not pay attention to the actors, the actual actors in the movie. Pay attention to the background.
Because we'll be there.
We'll be there. I don't know what point. But we'll be there. Trust. It'll most likely be during a big climactic event. Where so just do not pay attention to the story at that point, even if a big character or a big moment happens. Pay attention to the fucking background. That foreground is not important.
Trust.
But yeah. I really don't know. I mean, I'm sure something will pop up. But I don't know what else could like top like the hype that was this movie.
You don't even know, Michael. The directors of the multiverse, or I forgot who, but they're like the shit that happens in No Way Home is nothing compared to like what we're gonna see in Multiverse of Madness.
They said that shit?
They said that.
Oh man, I don't know about that one, but goddamn, shit.
So we need to get ready, bro.
Oh man. That was coming out May 6th or May something.
I don't even know how you know that, but I believe you.
Fuck. I know it's coming out next year in May. Facts, please.
I'm gonna get to see my wife. Wanda.
Wendy.
Scarlet Witch.
Also.
And they're introducing America Chavez. That's gonna be fucking dope.
I really...
That's her name, right? Go ahead, sorry.
Now that you said that, I really wonder what... now I want to know what they're going to do with that hoe. I really do.
They're going to... If it's that crazy, they could introduce X-Men.
They
They could introduce Deadpool.
They're not going to do this to us, though.
They could introduce...
You know what? I ain't gonna say shit because they just introduced fucking Andrew and Toby to this bitch, so they don't give a fuck. I feel like they did this just to test the waters on how people would react to it. Because obviously they were gonna react good to it, but I feel like they were afraid, like, oh, they're just pulling shit out their ass now or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
like they're doing like
they were doing too much.
Like we guess the general public would think they're just doing whatever to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you mean. No, it was good.
But they did a good job. So now that they know they pulled it off, they're gonna do some crazy shit.
No, they're like,
all right, go ahead. What you had planned, do that shit, bro. They were just waiting for the reaction of the public. They were waiting for the Rotten Tomatoes scores, bro.
Yeah, there's an article. They're like, the Spider-Man No Way Home, like is. It would be like, it will seem like a boring movie after you watch Multiverse of Madness.
Oh my fucking god, bro. No fucking way. I don't believe this. I don't believe this.
Bro, for them to hype, oh my god.
For them to say that shit out loud.
Out into the fucking world.
Out into the fucking world, bro. They gotta have some shit out in their fucking back pocket, bro. they have some shit going on in this bitch. Because I know Multiverse of Madness is gonna be badass.
Yeah,
but I didn't know they said that.
They said it. I'll pull up the article later, but
god damn, they gonna pull some shit, bro. They yeah. Right now, after they got the scores from the critics, they were pulling like they had like a bunch of scenes recorded with all the X-Men, Deadpool, all this shit. They were getting ready to put them hoes into the movie, bro. Once they saw the fucking ratings or take them out. It's
like those memes where people have like 2 folders. It's like memes for if Donald Trump wins and memes for if Joe Biden wins.
Exactly that, bro.
They have 2 folders. Memes for if Spider-Man No Way Home or does well versus if it doesn't go well. Yeah.
Movie edit with X-Men. Movie edit with Deadpool.
Movie edit with Fantastic Four.
Yes, bro. Oh, man. God damn, I don't know what they're gonna do no more. But that would be fucking badass. God damn. I mean, they just introduced us to Daredevil, so they could do something with him too.
True. I hope.
I don't think so in Strange's movie, but
no, he's gonna be in She-Hulk. But I wonder.
It's gonna be a show, no?
She-Hulk, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I wonder how. I mean, wherever they're gonna introduce Daredevil, I'm sure they're gonna introduce a Stiff Fisk. I mean, I think. Unless it would be kind of cool to like separate them too. I don't know what the fuck he would be doing in Captain America movie. No, not Captain. Well, and yeah,
he could be in a Spider-Man movie.
He could
if he's that fucking strong now.
True. I don't know. He seemed like a bitch. So.
Oh man, dude, it's the same character. Like for facts, it's the same character, and like even Vincent D'Onofrio said. He was acting literally the same way he was acting for the Daredevil show. So it's literally Disney's fault that he looks like a bitch. Like, you need to...
I mean...
I wish you... I really want you to see Daredevil so you know, like, how highly I think of him.
Because the thing is, I know the motherfucker's, like, super powerful and he's, like, really intimidating. Like, just from the comic books. But... Just from you talking about him, I know he's supposed to be like fucking badass. He was in the show, but I don't care what the fuck. If he was badass or a bitch in the Daredevil show, he was straight up a bitch in Hawkeye. I'm pretty sure I could have fucked him up. I would have flicked like both of his nuts simultaneously, and he would have been like, "Oh." How he felt when he fucking got clapped.
Bro,
he was dabbing on him. He said, I remember we were fucking dying whenever he fucking.
That shit wasn't even supposed to be funny, bro.
He was about. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, he just got fucking down." Motherfucker said.
I didn't want to laugh because I was like, damn, they just like massacred my boy, bro. Yeah. Disney really did this. But then like I was trying to hold my laughter too. And then you start laughing and I was like, Brian, fuck it, I'm gonna laugh, bro. This shit's ridiculous.
They did him like a bitch, bro. Straight up. He got slapped, bro. He's like
I mean me.
Oh. He said oh man, I remember that shit, bro. Wait, no. Was that the part where we both? No. What were we watching? That was the part. No,
I know which part. Yeah. Where he shoots the ice arrow at someone's leg.
Yes, bro.
He literally lost his fucking leg, bro. Everyone else in the fucking what's it called the striped sweats mafia whatever is gonna be fine, but this motherfucker doesn't have a leg anymore, bro.
And just so y'all know what we're talking about, in the last episode of Hawkeye, bro, Este Hawkeye and Kate Bishop were both like teaming up, like fighting all the fucking mobster fucks, and they're all shooting like special trick arrows and shit to take out multiple motherfuckers at a time. And specifically, one fuck got shot in the leg with an ice arrow that cryogenically froze his whole fucking entire leg. I don't know how this bitch is gonna come out there with his leg, because that hoe is gone. Facts. and we both, he got shot. We both literally looked at each other for like half a second. We said, "Yo," and we fucking started laughing. We didn't say anything, but we just looked at each other like, "Did this just really just happen, bro?" I know this bitch is not coming out with his leg, and we just both died, bro. There was no way this dude was coming out that hole without with both his legs.
They did him so fucking dirty, bro.
And he was the only one who got that fucked too. Everyone got like little like slept or with like poison gas or a little like a little explosion at the most. But for a fact, this man's lost his leg that fucking day. If he does not, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if he like came back in another movie or show talking about like, I will never forgive you for taking my leg that day, bro.
Dude.
Ah, man. That shit was funny, bro. That last episode of Hawkeye wasn't supposed to be that funny, but it was. Fizz got treated like a fucking bitch. He got slapped. They took this man's leg. Everything. And then the little super cops and firefighters came out with their gear and shit. That was funny.
And Jacques, the swordsman.
Oh, yeah.
He was straight up killing them with the sword.
He was. No remorseness. But nothing topped them taking this man's leg. And I think it was Kate too, right?
I think so.
This bitch just straight up took this man's leg, and she felt no remorse about it.
They didn't even acknowledge it.
Literally.
Like oops.
They just said, all right, well,
keep going.
The next motherfucker. Like, they were using non-lethals usually, like, most of the times.
And if it was explosive, they like, shot it behind them so it could, like...
Yeah.
The impact would hurt them enough to just knock them out.
Not, like, fucking explode into bits and pieces. But, yeah. There's no way this man is coming out with both legs. Facts. But, yeah. They're doing some crazy shit in Marvel, so... Who the fuck knows? Fisk could be in the next fucking Eternals movie. I don't fucking know. They could power him up with some fucking bullshit technology there. What's his name?
Phastos,
yeah.
The engineer guy?
Yeah. Some bullshit.
They need to do that shit to Daredevil, bro. Because the only shit he has going is his radar sense.
Which is cool. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool when I saw him, like, get the shit before Spider-Man. That was cool. I think it was badass or nothing, but it was cool. Because they try to, like, make him seem like, oh, shit.
I know Stan Lee says that, he says that Daredevil's radar sense is better than the Spidey sense in the comics. So...
I mean, yeah.
They should make that real in the MCU.
I mean, it makes sense because this motherfucker has, like, his whole thing is, like, basically echolocation.
Yeah.
So, and Spidey sense is more like he knows something's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of up to his reflexes to figure out where it's coming from. Not, like, exactly pinpoint where the danger's coming from.
I like how they explain his sense in the show. It's pretty cool. And they don't, like, dump it all at once. It's like you kind of get hints of it here and there.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch Daredevil, but like, I don't know when.
I win. I was living rent free in Michael's head during the scene, and I wasn't even there.
I told Vale, like, I was gonna literally tweet out as soon as I finished watching the movie. I know this bitch. I went with my girlfriend and I told her. Like, as soon as I saw a fucking bitch-ass Daredevil, like I said, yo, Valentine would be fucking laughing at my ass right now. I could tell. I told her, and I was like, yeah, Valentine would be on my ass right now, bro, if he saw this shit with me, bro.
There's so many TikToks of people, like, woo, during the movie theater whenever he shows up, and it's, like, literally only one person yells in the movie theater.
But yeah.
I think in my theater there was like 6 people that were like, let's go, when they saw Matt Murdock. But there's a bunch of TikToks of literally, like, the person recording is the only person that's, like, hype as fuck about it.
They're recording, like, in the movie theater?
Yeah.
They're like, alright, what happened? Woo! But yeah, it was cool, but it was not that.
You want to know something funny? I think I already told you this, but I'm gonna say it. My brother literally watched 20 minutes of the movie.
Oh.
So when we watched it, he was like, "Wow, I'm surprised that people didn't know." People didn't know Toby and Andrew were gonna be in this, bro. And I was like, "People avoid spoilers, bro. They're not like you. They literally delete all their shit just so they don't see spoilers because they want to enjoy the movie." And he's like, "Oh,
yeah." I don't know.
He was like genuinely surprised, bro. They didn't know they were gonna be in.
That's literally why I wanted to watch it. As soon as I could get tickets, because I saw 2 tickets that were literally available right next to each other in the spot where I was like, okay, this is good. This is gonna be good. Not all the way in front, and I would have taken in the back, but everything in the back was taken every time. And I saw them both tickets right there next to each other. I said, fuck it, let's go. We ordered tickets. We went. Because I literally the night after I came back, Kevin was like, yeah, I know they're gonna be in there, but like how long are they gonna be in there? And like, are they like, is it good? And if I had like said anything about Spider-Man to Kevin, my brother, before I watched the movie, he would have said some shit. Like, I know for facts they're gonna be in there because I saw it. So that's why I wanted to watch it too. Because Kevin's fucking like that. He don't give a fuck. He still enjoyed it, but yeah, I can't. I don't do spoilers. I would have killed myself if I figured out that they were gonna be in there
Before you saw it.
Yeah, I would have ended my life right there.
Imagine.
I would have seen like a spoiler of like Andrew and Mr. Toby and the shit with Tom Holland, like in the at the Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
bro, I don't know why the leaked pictures. You remember seeing the leaked pictures of like the 3 Spider-Man and Daredevil in the movie?
No.
No? Okay. But it looked fucking fake. I don't know what it was about the movie, about those pictures.
Oh.
But it looked fucking fake. It looked like someone photoshopped them in there.
The one where they were like the Daredevil one was like in an interrogation room, I think, right?
No, it was the kitchen. Like literally the same scene.
Oh.
But it looked weird as fuck. Like Daredevil looked like someone just like, here you go. Let's add some Daredevil in this picture. And it looked fucking fake. I was like, alright. Who the fuck did this?
But yeah. It was cool that they added Daredevil, but was he necessary? No, I'm kidding. But yeah. This podcast is basically, I'm pretty sure we're going to title this like fucking Spider-Man something.
Yeah.
Because it's basically all Spider-Man, MCU. But
I'm really glad that they didn't try to add Daredevil like for longer than he was in the movie, because then it would have felt like fucking weird.
True. I was really like, once I saw Daredevil, in the back of my mind, I was like, I mean, I don't. Well, on some head ass shit, I don't really like him in general. But I was like, I really hope they don't bring this motherfucker in with his suit, trying to like be in the battle or something.
Team up with him.
Yeah, I would have been fine with it if it was just him. But then I saw Toby and Esther Andrew, and I was like, they definitely better not
Bring him in now. Yeah.
Again, I would have been fine with it if it ended up happening, but on some head ass shit, I would have not wanted that to happen. But yeah.
Daredevil hater in the house, bro. No taste. Let me guess, you like Spider-Man? That's your favorite?
I'm more of an Iron Man fellow.
I fucking hate Iron Man, bro. Iron Man fans and Batman fans, I hate them.
Damn.
I hate them. Hate them.
This is why we're sworn enemies. No, but yeah, I understand the hate Iron Man gets, but I still like him. I 100% understand.
Fuck Iron Man, bro.
But yeah,
that's it.
That's it. That's the show. Once again, you a hoe.
Skibidi bo.
Skibidi down data. Hold on. I just. I wonder what that sounded like. Churros out, fool.